My first question was about the Paid in Full.
What about it?
Did you own Paid in Full? Like, how did 50 Cent acquire ownership of Paid in Full?
Let me ask you a question. Let's put this in.
That's not how this works, Dane. No.
I'm sorry.
I asked the question.
Are you trying to trigger me?
No, I just want you to answer.
Okay. So then let me. How can I answer? You keep cutting me off.
Okay.
I told you he doesn't have the rights. No one has the rights. Who are you going to buy the rights from? I wasn't planning on making Paid in Full about those people. Again, I was making my Paid in Full. And, you don't have to buy the rights. I was actually there. So 50 trolls.
There's always two sides to every story. But when Dame Dash speaks, especially when it involves 50 Cent in the legendary Paid in Full movie, you know it's going to ruffle feathers. And this time, Dame isn't holding back. He's setting the record straight about one of the biggest rumors in hip-hop right now, that 50 Cent somehow secretly owns the rights to Paid in Full. This conversation is layered with tension, ego, and business, and it's exactly why the culture is watching so closely. Because Paid in Full isn't just a movie, it's a cornerstone of hip-hop storytelling, a symbol of Harlem's legacy, and a project Dame Dash has been deeply tied to from the beginning. So when 50 Cent started teasing documentaries and making claims online, people naturally started connecting the dots. But Dame Dash says the story isn't what you think. In this new interview with The Breakfast Club, he gets real about ownership, trolling, and the truth about who really controls the rights. And according to him, there's no paperwork 50 Cent can sign, no backdoor deal to be made, and no legal way for anybody to own something they weren't a part of from the start. Dame makes it clear he was there, and in his words, there's nothing for 50 to acquire. But things don't stop there. The conversation takes a turn when Dame shifts the focus to what he sees as deeper betrayals. From alleged attempts to involve his son in industry drama to comparisons with The Godfather and the dangers of betrayal from people close to you. Whether you agree with his perspective or not, it's one of Dame's most unfiltered interviews in a long time, and it says a lot about how business, pride, and legacy intersect in hip-hop. Now I'm about to play this clip for y'all, but before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
I saw all the stuff y'all said. Mm-hmm. I posted it. Mm-hmm. Just because I'm like, when I see them, we'll talk about it. Mm-hmm. So what were your questions? You were saying something.
My first question was about the Paid in Full.
What about it?
Did you own Paid in Full? Like, how did 50 Cent acquire ownership of Paid in Full?
Let me ask you a question. Let's put this in.
That's not how this works, Dane. No.
I'm sorry.
I asked the question.
You just cut me off. Right? Now I want you to notice every time you do that.
Okay.
And they would say I'm bugging if I yelled, but please let me complete my sentence. And please don't tell me how we do things. That's going to be a trigger. So I'm just talking normally. Do you remember when 50 Cent was supposed to be putting out a documentary about Puff on Netflix?
Yes.
Where is it?
I think it's still happening.
Yeah, right. He's capping. So I talk a different language than most people. I'm a boss. So number one, there is no rights to be bought. So I knew he was trolling. And you got to remember, KM tried to have my son come on. Well, let me ask you this. Do you think messing with people's children is all right? Can you answer that question?
No,
that's not fair.
No, because you didn't answer the original question.
I did answer it. I just told you. He's capping.
So he didn't get the rights to it.
How would that's the thing is, you know what the problem is?
The problem is how
you cut me off again.
Things. I'm asking you a question for you to answer.
You cut me off again. See this?
No.
Let's take a commercial break.
Come on, man.
You keep cutting me. You don't think that's problematic that you keep cutting people off and you're interviewing them?
Okay.
You're really trying to tell me how to answer, and you expect me not to be triggered?
No, I just want you to answer.
Are you trying to trigger me?
No, I just want you to answer.
Okay. So then let me. How can I answer? You keep cutting me off.
Okay.
I told you he doesn't have the rights. No one has the rights. Who are you going to buy the rights from? I wasn't planning on making Paid in Full about those people. Again, I was making my Paid in Full. And, you don't have to buy the rights. I was actually there. So 50 trolls. And I was saying, and I felt like you were interrupting me, and I'd like you to answer my question now. Do you feel like I've answered yours?
Yes.
Do you think it's all right to bring people's children involved?
No.
Did you know that Cam called my son and tried to give him money?
I heard you say that.
You think that's okay?
I need to know what he tried to give him money
for. It doesn't
for.
matter. He's my... Okay. Do you think that's okay?
He might have been offering him a job. I don't know.
I have heard your answer. Do you think it's okay?
I don't know their relationship. Like y'all from the same place.
got
And
it.
like he might look at Cam as his uncle. I don't know the relationship.
Duly
If there
noted.
is no relationship,
Duly noted.
Then I get it. I understand.
We're different.
You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like if Charlamagne calls my son and says, "Yo, Logan, here's something."
While
with family,
y'all beefing,
I wouldn't have a problem.
You know that sounds like bullshit.
No, it's not.
It does, because you know, and you have emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
You're up here. And let me just say one more. Okay, let me finish that.
Yep.
You should know that if someone's beefing with someone, you don't tell their kids, and you don't get with that person's children, and you know better than that. So don't act stupid.
If y'all are beefing, then that's something different. If
Are
y'all
y'all
are we not
beefing? Are
beefing?
y'all really beefing? No, would you call it beef? You said it's not beef.
Well,
said that's your brother.
It's not. I'm not going to get violent. It's definitely like him coming pause against me is almost like Fredo going against Michael Corleone. You understand what I'm saying? Do you watch The Godfather? What's your favorite movie?
Depends.
Okay.
My favorite mafia movie, Goodfellas.
I just said okay, mine too. So you know the rules,
Right.
My favorite movie of all time is The Godfather. I studied it. I read the book. It burnt me out. Remember Godfather 2 when he pretended to be weak? Then he took out the 5 families, and then his brother Fredo betrayed him. See, betrayal is something that happens over and over again. You can never expect not to get betrayed by your brother. That you remember last time I was here, I said you don't mess with. I know that's why I don't be around men. So we all know they betrayed Jesus. I said this.
You walked in here with a man.
Can I finish, please? Charlamagne,
Stop cutting him off.
don't you do the therapy thing?
Yeah, but you.
I want you to ask your therapist, do you interrupt people and how problematic that is at this age?
But you said you don't be around men. You
Stop
walked in
cutting
with
him
a man.
off.
See,
Let him
there's
finish.
the emotional intelligence. Now you're going to go in on
Go
my
ahead, Dan.
words. That's
Continue on,
dumb. Come on, man. Let's move forward. Let's move with F1
Continue
speed.
on,
Don't
Dan.
pretend to be foolish. You know you're talking to a smart man. You know, you made me forget what I was going to say. See?
There's a bigger conversation happening here than just who owns Paid in Full. What Dame Dash is really exposing is how much power and narrative control matters in this business, and how fast things can spiral when people online start connecting dots that don't actually exist. The truth is, 50 Cent is one of the smartest marketers we've ever seen in hip-hop. He knows how to stir up a conversation and keep his name trending without ever confirming a single thing. But Dame is also right about one thing. There's a difference between trolling for attention and actually having ownership. And that's why this moment is so interesting. Dame isn't mad about the chatter. He's frustrated with the misinformation. He's reminding everybody that Paid in Full isn't some random property floating around waiting for a deal. It's his story. It's something he helped build from the ground up. And no matter how powerful 50 is, there are certain pieces of hip-hop history that you just can't buy into. That's an important lesson in business. Ownership isn't just about money. It's about being there when something is created. But what stood out to me even more was how personal this conversation got. Dame isn't just defending a movie. He's defending his name and his family. The moment he brought up his son and how people allegedly tried to involve him in industry drama, it showed that this isn't just business for him. It's personal. It's legacy. And whether you love or hate Dame, you have to respect the man who still stands on principle even when the world thinks he should play nice. At the same time, I also think there's a point to be made about how the industry works today. Rumors, headlines, and viral moments are more powerful than ever. Sometimes perception is reality. And even if 50 Cent doesn't own anything, the fact that people believed he did shows just how strong his brand and influence are. That's the other side of the game. It's not just about what you own. It's about what people think you own. That's where real leverage is created in the digital era. So maybe this whole situation isn't just about who's right or wrong. Maybe it's a lesson about how hip-hop has evolved. Back in the day, it was all about contracts and credits. Now, it's all about content and conversation. And in that sense, both Dame and 50 are playing the game in their own way. Dame is standing on authenticity and ownership, while 50 is controlling the narrative and shaping perception. And honestly, there's value in both approaches. At the end of the day, Paid in Full will always be bigger than just a rumor. It's a piece of culture, a story that shaped an entire generation, and a reminder that in this business, legacy will always matter more than clout. Now I want to hear from y'all. Do you think Dame Dash is right to call out 50 Cent for trolling? Or is this just part of the marketing game? And do you believe ownership matters more than perception in today's entertainment industry? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.